Hallo Leute und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Stream Final Fantasy 16 New Game Plus im Final Fantasy Schwierigkeitsgrad Episode 13. Wir sind in Dhalmekias und gerade dabei, die Hauptquest zu machen, aka Byron zu finden. Der ist oben und gerade das Problem der Kristall, der Korruption der Steinernen von Kukas Leibgarde, Korruption von Kukas Leibgarde, das, ja.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Oh boy. Byron, wo hast du dich da wieder eingelassen? Eigentlich gar nicht so unclever. Auf der anderen Seite, wenn die irgendwas davon mitkriegen, dass er eventuell eine Snitch ist, kann sowas, das kann, wie gesagt, sowas kann auch echt böse ins Auge gehen.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Natürlich, Byron, wir sind da. Let's go. Kommst du nicht mit? Byron braucht erstmal einen Drink. Dann lass da hingehen, würde ich sagen. Wir wissen sogar schon, wo das ist. Wir müssen nicht mal auf die Karte gucken. Because we remember. We remember.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Die Wüste haben wir auch schon einmal abgesucht.
Ready, go?
Okay. Übrigens bin ich ziemlich sehr von FF10 überzeugt. Like, I'm very hyped. Very, very hyped.
I'll take it from here.
Sicher. Why not?
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
What? Boom, boom, boom. You're right, but...
It's not over yet, Uncle! Good! I'm just getting warmed up! Finished.
one! Okay. Dass da so viele kommen. Oh, natürlich, wir spielen auf einem harten Schwierigkeitsgrad. Natürlich kommt da mehr als erwartet.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking Kristall's men for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dhalmekias had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
We don't. Einige Zeit später. Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dhalmekias is back in bed with Sid.
Ich mir schon gut vorstellen kann, dass die echte Rosina, also das Original tatsächlich mit Sid mal ein Bett geteilt hat. Like, for real. Oh well.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
What?
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Zuerst warten aber noch ein paar Side-Quests auf uns, die wir relativ schnell erledigen sollten.
You wish to talk? I'm on. You and I? What? Alas. Still? Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy. At least they did. So... how very fitting. Of course, there's simply no other way. Best of luck.
Yes.
I hear you and the Master are working together now. Glad to have you on board.
I've never even forged a butter knife before. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dhalmekias. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
Oh, I think I can help you.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dhalmekias. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dhalmekias who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Yeah, let's hope.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
I see you wear the Desert Rose. You won Lubor's trust, then.
Yep.
I assure you, Sid II, you will find it more valuable treasure than any gold or jewels.
Yeah, I'm sure as well.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be transported. Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Put a knife with an edge like Odin's razor in my hand, and I'll make short work of any carcass.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Well, just look at the detail. Sweet incense, wax candle. You're looking at a future family heirloom.
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Then see that you stay a little longer.
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
Everything I've worked for, ruined. All those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dhalmekias wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Well, let's see to it, I guess.
In all my years tending the baths, I've never known anything like this to happen. Please, find out what's gone wrong.
Well, ich hatte ursprünglich den Verdacht, dass es halt einfach, ja.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
If you can't even fill my cup, you're no use to me. Be gone!
You're a friend of Lubor's, aren't you? Everyone's getting their crystals now, if that's what you're worried about. So, let's leave it there, shall we? No sense in making a mountain out of a molehill. Not now the vermin are gone.
Genau, gute Wachen.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
Yeah, but what would be the point, with the mine still closed?
Was ich sagen wollte ist, jetzt ist ja eine heiße Quelle. Basierend auf Geysir. Ich meine, man sieht es schon.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Man sieht schon, was das Problem ist da hinten. Allerdings meine erste Idee, was das Problem sein könnte, ist halt, ja, vielleicht ist ein neuer Geysir dazu gekommen, vulkanische Aktivität, die das irgendwo ist im Wasser Magma ausgebrochen. Dann heißt es RIP Business, da kannst du nichts mehr tun. It's all gone.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Oh. Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Can't you see I'm busy? Unless you'd like a closer look at my knives.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Keiner. Keiner. We already have 2, we don't need... No.
Thank you for your custom.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
I've got a crystal. So long as we stay out of the Deadlands, we'll be all right.
What do you want? Directions? Either take this road to the Fang, or piss off back the way you came.
Sure! Why not?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Dhalmekia and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Yes, but first. Wichtigste von allen, Dramaturgal.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now, we can press on. Don't tell me you put down roots.
I do. Trader, are you? Seeking your fortune down in the golden sands of Dalamil? From mercantile stock myself, as it happens. You'd never guess, I was born just down the road in Dravost. And like me old ma and pa, I've been wandering the world hunting Gilbard's blessing ever since. Reckon I might have found it too. You've heard about the famous healing waters they got round these parts, right? Well, I'm thinking, if I can find a little pool of my own, dress it up a bit, lay on drinks and fancies and whatnot, I'd have a license to mint Gil. Soothing your aches and pains with a grape in your gob and a glass in your hand. There's nothing people wouldn't pay.
Wirklich?
What the hell are those things?
Don't know. But they exist. And that should be enough for today.
Broken down, you say? From the weight of its load?
Aye. The guards are furious about it. You do well to steer clear.
Well, if it's blocking the road, it'd be a wasted journey anyway.
Get that damned wagon fixed! Unless you'd rather our men in Dalamil starved.
The axle's gone, Captain. There's nothing I can do.
Rip. And tear. Ja, Kupka kriegen wir die Episode eventuell noch.
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
Oh, I know what's good for me. I also know what's good for business. And good for business is chests. Shit like that, you know.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
That's a lot.
Vogel, kill! Farewell. Out of the frying pan. Not good. Vogel, kill! Blizzard!
So große Mengen sind immer sehr schwierig. Ach du Scheiße. Uff. Auf einmal not again. Okay. Okay, das habe ich. That may have been a bit too hard.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Sure.
Good girl.
Ambrosia.
Run like the wind.
Das wird gleich hart schwierig werden. Okay, let's go. Ich habe nicht aufgepasst. Ich habe sowas von nicht aufgepasst. Aber ist okay.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Das war schon besser. Das war schon sehr viel besser.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Das sollte definitiv genug sein. Die Krähen da hinten. Schon keine funny. Keine nice. No. Sind die Dinger respawned? Scheint so. Wir hatten hier 2 Truhen. Ich glaube, mehr haben wir ja auch nicht.
I saw with my own 2 eyes what you did to those devils down there, and I still hardly believe it.
What? You're welcome. Wir können auch einfach uns porten, to be honest.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Is it true what I'm hearing? That the men of the rock were carting off our crystals for themselves?
It would certainly explain why we haven't been getting our fair share of late.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dhalmekias.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dhalmekias remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favorite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
still muted. Maybe. Hoffentlich oben. Poltert jemand rum. Halb so wild.
You deserve a rest. Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
Of course you crush it up. Banause. I don't need this, I can just... Ja. Wir können uns einfach porten. 46. Ah, ich glaube, in einer Viertelstunde kriegen wir das fertig.
This is no good. Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpet.
The most fragrant herbs and...
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Made from the stoutest... There he is. The man who saved my business.
The, scrubbing is almost finished. We appreciate your patience.
I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Oh, 1200.
It's just as well I sent you to the terraces in my stead. It sounds like I'd have been burnt to a crisp.
The, scrubbing is almost finished. We appreciate your patience.
Bedeutet, Na du. Sollen wir direkt auf 2000 warten und dann Instant bei? Ja, wir warten auf 2000 und machen dann Instant weiter. Macht ein bisschen mehr Sinn.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Kalkstein. Ich finde die Textur, by the way, cool für den Kalkstein. Auch wenn das aus der Nähe, it doesn't really hold up to scrutiny, aber aus einer moderaten Entfernung.
Looks a lot like another, but hopefully this is what Seven needs.
Sieht das schon echt nice aus. So. Polter, polter, polter.
This is no good.
Let's go.
I hear you and the Master are working together now.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dhalmekias. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dhalmekias?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dhalmekias is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava. Know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dhalmekias had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Das will ich sehen. I wanna see that. Like, for real.
Thank you, Clive. I honestly don't think I could have done it without all your help.
What is it now? Farewell now.
Well.
My carpets have
Take a sniff.
Das war's dann.
Needed to a silken
Vorerst mit Dhalmekias. Auf
made from the stoutest stone.
zu Titan.
Hanging lanterns.
Wir haben noch 2 Stunden, 10 Minuten knapp.
We should get going soon.
Das mehr als 2 Stunden haben wir noch. 2 Stunden, 5 Minuten viel mehr. Ich bin mir ziemlich sicher, dass wir Titan in der Zeit schaffen. Und damit auch den nächsten, weil... You know. Mutterkristall. Kiefer.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know. Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka. Come on.
Und wie auch zuvor, bevor wir uns Kupka annehmen, einmal kurz durch die Wüste gelatscht, um zu gucken. What is there to take? Grab. To loot. To plunder. We do not know. Das sieht sehr weit weg aus, to be honest. Sehr, sehr weit weg. Aber dann. I guess it can't be helped. Auf nach Drachenfang.
What are they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, wench! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Der Dude ist übrigens das Pferd, auf dem Odin reitet. Und auch kein Mensch, sondern geschaffen von Odin. It's strange. Drachenfang! Das erste Mal, dass wir auf Orks treffen. Portugal ist auch schon ganz nicht begeistert. Verständlicherweise.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Unter Tage. Zugegeben, bei den Orks hätten sie durchaus etwas grafischer sein können, im Sinne von, dass sie ganze Stücke aus ihren Opfern herausbeißen, ihnen die Arme und Beine ausreißen, die Bäuche ausschlitzen und die Eingeweide fressen, you know what I mean. Ich meine, das Ding... Oh gut, dann hätte das ein F. Ultima, Clive, Ultima. Dann hätte es ein FSK 18 gekriegt, aber es hat schon ein M vor Mature. Ein R-Rating, ein M-Rating, glaube ich, in Amerika. Und PG 18 hat es auch gekriegt. Ich glaube, in Japan hat es ein Zero. Ja, man, naja. Das muss natürlich auch nicht unbedingt sein.
This one. Stay down. Over here.
Okay, ich habe keine Map. Okay, war... Ich glaube, hier war nichts zum Ansammeln, das hätte ich gesehen.
Taken over the entire mine.
Man hört sie fressen. Level up. 67.
So much for the men of the rock. Dhalmekias' finest.
Yeah. They're all just dead and gone by now. What?
There's a good boy. Nice try.
All yours, Torgal. Farewell.
Naja. Ist halt schon irgendwie übel. Heiltrank, nice.
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
Da müssen wir lang. Das sind ein paar von den Kristallen, die gemint wurden. Nice, nice, nice. Also wie da. Aber wirklich viel mehr ist da nicht. Wir benutzen Knochenwaffen. Als wir in Valuth angekommen sind und die Dörfer, das wird am Ende ja genauso wieder sein, halt Ork-infestet waren. Das hätte uns sofort auffallen müssen. So lag, ja. Woher kennen wir das doch? Genau. Von Kupka. Und er gesagt, Drachenfang, Kupkas Feste und der Mine davor, die Ork infestet war. Die Ratten. Ratten sind Aasfresser. Die werden alles fressen.
Won't be going any further this way.
Was man fressen kann. Wie gesagt, alles Fresser. Nicht wie Schweine.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
Arme Leibgarde. Hatten keine Chance. Gegen den richtig Großen werden wir auch noch kämpfen. Wobei. So, jetzt.
I won't be sneaking past this one.
Oh, we still got him.
How did it get in here?
Nice. What? Yeah, he did. Ist das ein endloser Gang? Holy. Didn't expect that one. Didn't expect that one. Beziehungsweise beim ersten Mal ist mir das gar nicht mal so sehr aufgefallen. Nun denn. Oh.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal.
Da ist safe mal jemand drunter zerquetscht worden. Safe.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Ja, das ist recht torgeil. Das ist Größenwahn. Aber eine coole Kulisse. Eine richtig coole Kulisse. Nun denn.
Let the trial begin.
With me, Torgal.
Geschäft. Nicht meins, aber ich musste kurz Abschied nehmen. Ach man, nichts kann man in Ruhe tun. Viertelstunde plus obendrauf, glaube ich, ist es. Ja, wir packen eine Viertelstunde hinten dran. This took long now.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Mythos.
Schloss
Did the orcs do this too?
Ich habe so meine Zweifel, dass die Orks das hier waren. Immerhin sind hier gerade keine Orks. Und wären die Orks das gewesen tatsächlich, dann ist die Wahrscheinlichkeit hoch, dass sie noch hier wären, um an den Leichen zu fressen. That's not good. Ist nicht, der Boden hat aus. Der Boden ist schön shiny. Gut möglich, dass die Orks das auch waren. Man weiß es nicht.
More of them. This one. Over here. Get him!
Geist.
All yours, Torgal. Over here!
Nein, stattdessen waren es diese Kreaturen. Stones. Als nächstes brauchen wir 660 und 575 wieder, also 1160. 1235. Also 1300 knapp. $1300 knapp. Das ist tatsächlich 3D.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Who knows? Wer kann das schon genau sagen? Aber wahrscheinlich eher für uns. Jedenfalls ist das wahrscheinlicher. Äußerst wahrscheinlicher. Wesentlich wahrscheinlicher. Das ist ein cooler Leuchter. Muss auch viel Wärme bringen. Nice. Well, we won this one. We definitely did. Kastron. Ich meine, man kann's auch übertreiben, ne? Ja, man kann's auch übertreiben.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
Ziemlich sicher. Nice. Was that it? Looks like it. Hier ist der Boden sogar noch shinier. Noch mehr shiny. Sweet.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle.
Ah, das gute Essen. Der arme Tisch. Der arme Tisch. Hier kamen wir nur. Ja. Ja. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Okay. Das ist gut. Nochmal schön die Screen Space Reflections an und dann würde ich sagen, let's go! Das ist... Titan wird episch. Drachenfang, inneres Heiligtum.
Just what I needed.
It's over! It's over! Over here!
That better be the last of them.
Das ist aber schon ein krasser Palast. Nun denn? Auf geht's.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Get away from her! Benedicta! I'll kill you, Roswell!
Oh shit, he's priming. Not now. Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without. Come to me, Ifrit!
Titan! Let's go!
But if you can do it, then so can I! Give this a try. Not bad.
Ich habe vergessen vorher zu speichern. Wie geht das überhaupt gerade? Ich kann nicht speichern. Come on. Aber das die gelegen. Ich habe mehrere Automaten. Okay, perfekt. Kann ich später machen. Crap! He ate the crystal. Oof. Das ist auch so cool. nicht! Ist das gedodged? Uff. Okay, wiederholen, let's go. Es regnet Steine. GG. Reicht. Oh, das ist Damage. Aber das ist geil! Woohoo! Was ein Kampf.
What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Feldlager der kaiserlichen Dragoons.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dhalmekias at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dhalmekias suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah! Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Rechtzeitig geschafft. Dion hat das nicht verdient, was da auf ihn zukommt. But well, I can't go into the... Okay, erstmal ab ins Versteck. Ab ins Versteck, let's go. Wir haben ein bisschen Zeit noch. The plan. Aus der Versenkung. The Straw. Übrigens, das gerade war...
I'd better give Otto the good news.
The straw that breaks the camel's back. Gerade eben. Das war...
This had better be the lot. It's a skiff or a bloody cargo freighter.
So eine Demütigung zu viel. Speichern zuerst. So. Wir haben... zwei manuelle Spielstände. 26.07. 7.8. Spielstand überschreiben. So. What we are going to do now is we're gonna load 22:07 vor 40 Minuten. Zu 18. Das war das. Okay, that's not it. Okay, that's not it. Wasn't it? That wasn't it. That wasn't it. 20:18. Gonna be this one. Fort Titan. Wahrscheinlich noch. Speichern. Ein neuer Spielstand. Fort Titan. Laden. Aus der Versenkung. Damit hätten wir Titan halt ready. Wann immer jemand Titan spielen möchte. Und du das same, das gleiche, glaube ich, auch für Garuda machen können. Oh, hier haben wir sogar einen zurück zu der Quelle. An der Quelle. Titan und aus der Versenkungsspielstand. Was war mit dem? Wir können ja gerade ein bisschen... Oh! Oh, true. Ja, no. Not happening. Oh, das Ende. Ich glaube, dann sollten wir doch mal mit Otto reden. Die frohe Kunde verbreiten.
Give me 50 good boards, 8 span each.
Welcome home, Sid.
Ja, danke. Wie, keiner am Trainieren? Sind die alle faul geworden, oder was? Looks like it. That's a lot of good stuff. By the way, Fertigkeiten. Na, wir haben... Alright. But this one too. Und jetzt nochmal 2K. Sprich mit Otto.
What became of Kupka? Why haven't we heard anything?
Try to stay calm. I'm sure we'll hear something soon.
Gav told me the gentleman who visited earlier, the one with the loud voice, was your uncle. I did think there was a resemblance. Something in the eyes.
Oh, thank you. Zwei Neuigkeiten. Das Ding und Briefe.
Is it business or pleasure? Wash yourself out there.
Welcome home, Clive. I was hoping you'd be back soon.
Oh, da können wir das hier machen? Schnitt wiederholen. Okay, das können wir tatsächlich hier machen. Auge des Sturms. Dann ist der Speicherstand ja used, das sehen wir gar... Oh, wait.
If the state of our coffers is anything to go by,
I'd say we found ourselves a wealthy patron or two.
I wonder who it could be.
My uncle. Best Uncle Byron. So, pretty much. Da sollten wir vielleicht erstmal mit Otto reden und gucken, was er sonst noch so zu sagen hat. Dann können wir danach auch direkt Editing machen, weil eine weitere Episode jetzt noch... Nee, dafür wird es zu spät. Da wache ich lieber morgen früher auf und starte früh. Den ganzen Kram.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Well, no surprises there. It was the same after Drake's breath.
Oder wir hunten jetzt noch ein bisschen. Verlassene Hütte, Dhalmekias. Ein Katzensack, Dhalmekias. Am Kiefer. Ein gigantisches Echo der gefallenen rosarischen Ruinen. Oh, wo das ist, weiß ich. Am Kiefer, verlassene Hütte und im Katzensack. Am Kiefer ist hier. Vergessenen... Ach, nicht Hütte, die vergessenen Schritte. Das ist hier. Katzensack ist, glaube ich, irgendwo da. Kommen wir noch nicht hin. Wait, this is open now. Well, we can do this one. Da ist er. Schwer der wohl sein wird. Einen neuen Dolch.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh.
Your feasting days are over.
Your blood! I'll snap you like a twig! This one. Go for it. This one. Sickle. Get him.
No.
Oh shit. Okay, wir müssen ein bisschen aufpassen. We've gotta watch out. Oh, we gotta watch out. But we can do it. We can definitely do it. It's gonna be hard, but we can do it. Eigentlich. Er kann seine Richtung ändern.
This one.
Minimal zu früh. But that's okay. Besser zu früh als getroffen werden. Crap, I dodged that. Should have dodged that. Okay, einen Versuch haben wir noch. Einen Versuch haben wir noch. Ja, es ist so gut, so schön, aller guten Dinge sind drei, ne? Aller guten Dinge sind drei.
There's no turning back.
I bleed your blood! I'll snap you like a twig!
This one.
Over here! I'll bleed your blood! I'll snap you like a twig!
This one. Get him.
Go for
Jetzt aber. Zusammen gleich. Wir haben ihn. Maybe you want. Nice. 2 Millionen Erfahrungspunkte. Alter. 68.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Wir können da mittlerweile sogar lang. Wisst ihr was? Warum eigentlich nicht? Gut, dann würde ich sagen, das war's für diese Episode. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Wir sehen uns auf jeden Fall beim nächsten Mal wieder. Bis dann, Leute, haut rein. Ihr seid die Besten und nicht vergessen, Jill, Mit und Torgal sind die Besten. Also dann. Bye, bye.